Hi team, I hope you're all doing well. We need to finalise the paperwork for your mission crew training and in particular, the working safely around aircraft qualification. Now, the work you did during the course, such as the task description and passenger manifest, well, they all form part of the evidence of training. And that evidence then gets sent to my training partner at Row Aviation, who then collect the evidence as part of their recognition of the training. In order for them to issue the qualification, then they need two things. They need an RPL, a recognition of prior learning application, which needs to be signed, and they need an AVETMISS questionnaire, and that can be completed online. So some people have completed both these submissions, while some have submitted the RPL application, but they forgot to sign it. And then some others still haven't submitted anything at all. Now, this is not a huge drama. What it means, though, is that all the qualification uh, issuance are being delayed. So if you give me a couple of minutes, I'll show you where and how to fill out these submissions. And it should take you less than 5 minutes to actually do both submissions. Firstly, the email I sent you with this video link, you can see it on the screen here. So the background to the problem is shown in these two paragraphs, and we have the links to the various items. So the first link will take you to my website and the page of training resources where all these things can be found. And let's have a look at that now. There we go. So there is the training resources page, or course resources, and you'll see that the first download here is the insert name here, Row Aviation RPL kit. Now it says insert name here, and that means when you save it, put your name there, please. It makes it easier for us to use it and to collate it. Now down the bottom we have a link to the AVETMISS form. So let's go through both of those. So we'll go to the RPL application, and this is what you'll find. There's 13 pages, but you only need to fill out a few fields on a few pages. So let's go through it. There's all the background details and the contents, etc. Wherever you see an X, you need to fill in that field. Surname, given names, preferred name, etc. So anywhere there is an X, please fill it out. Now, some of it's already been pre-filled for you. Anything you see that's been ticked, or if you're American, it's been checked, that's already been done for you. Also filled in the evidence of the training, the course number and name, etc. And also the details of your training. So you don't need to fill any of that out. Here we have your employment history. Please just give us the name and address of your current employer. I think that's current, isn't it? No, your previous employer. So the previous employer there, that's just for auditing purposes. If necessary, the auditors can then make a quick check to make sure that this particular form was actually filled out by you and not by someone else. All this other information has already been pre-filled. And then here on page 11, please make sure you fill in your signature there and the date. So as I said, some forms have been sent through without being signed, and so they're basically useless. Right, let's have a look at the other item. So I'll go back to the email. And so the other item is the AVETMISS. So open that up. And here we see that we've gone straight to the Row Aviation website. And here it is, application form for RPL. This here is the AVETMISS. I'll go through some of the information here. Does require your USI, so make sure you throw your USI in there. Some of the stuff is similar to the previous RPL form, but then we have things like, are you currently employed in your field? Well, the answer is yes. Do you hold a hoist or winch qualification? Well, no, because you're not aircrew. Do you hold a night vision imaging system qualification? No. So these are all NA. How many years experience as aircrew do you have? Well, that's not applicable. And same with the how many flight hours. So anything that relates to being aircrew, just fill in NA. Then down the bottom here, we have yes and no radio buttons. Have you conducted training with Row before? No. Do you have any difficulties with language? No, etc., etc. So down the bottom here, you hit I agree, that you agree to the terms and conditions, which basically is that Row is going to collect this information, hold it, and keep it for auditing purposes, but they're not going to send it off to anybody. It's just going to be kept for auditing. That you agree to the terms and conditions, and then down the bottom here, make sure you're not a robot, and then hit the submit application button. And that's it. So if you can fill out those two forms, send the RPL recognition directly to me, and I will put that in with the evidence and then submit it to Row. And the AVETMISS one here, that goes directly to Row when you submit the button. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. My details are on the email. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. See you later. Bye-bye.